Hi. This will possibly be the most chaotic live stream I've ever done. Oh, are those fireworks? We haven't had any celebration here. That sounds like fireworks. Yay! Yeah, that's not gunshots, that's fireworks. You never know. I don't know what direction those are coming from. Cool. I know I did this really last minute, so I'm just gonna wait for people to hop on and on the chat and stuff. I know a lot of people are probably tired and not engaged with things, but I need to organize my shit. Oh, then a 35 popped on. Happy democracy. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I need to harness this chaotic energy and do something with the random piles of shit I have in my room. My room's not that messy or anything. It's just there's stuff that needs homes. Hi everybody. Hi. Oh, there's 56 of you. Fantastic. I didn't think anyone was gonna come talk to me. This makes me happy. I'm organizing witch stuff. So yeah, I feel like I can finally rest without having anxiety dreams. I for sure know that I was having anxious dreams for the last few days. So I'm very thrilled about that. Yeah. Oh, hi. Yeah, I think so I haven't been super emotional today, I think because my brain's is it fine? Are we sure? So yeah, just yes, yeah. I'm saying it. But I have a pile of witchcraft shit over here. That I need to find a home for it, but I don't really have a place in my room to proudly display his stuff. So my stuff. I'm reading his speech, and I said his stuff. There is no his ever. But I need to find space, and everything is taken up by my plants. So I don't know what to do with this. Yeah, I'm sad that I didn't get to see the moment of everything being transferred over to him, the states changing color and stuff like that. Hi, Jeno. Is that how you say it, Jeno? Hi. Yeah, so I think maybe tomorrow's my day off. I work today. So that was the thing too, is I was okay, how is this going to affect sessions? Everyone pretty much talked about it. I do have one client who is a Trump supporter, and they didn't mention it. They mentioned it briefly, but that is not their concern. So I was cool. Because I was a little bit worried that I was oh no, are we gonna get into it in session? And you have to be kind of. I talk politics with my clients, but generally all my clients and I are similar, and this is one of my only clients that I have recently learned we don't agree. And I treat him professionally, and but we don't really get into the politics, because actually that's not why he's coming, so I was glad that was crisis averted. So oh, Alice, why does it take so long to find out who your president is? The news maybe will tell you how it works over here, but it's real fucked up. There's this thing called the Electoral College, and that's what makes it take longer. Also, this is the longest, in my lifetime, that an election is taken. Usually it's same day they're able to project and stuff, but since it was so close, number one, and since there were so many showdowns in these swing states, battleground states or whatever, that's why it took so long, because they were trying to get all the counts in, where typically speaking, I think they can call it, because it's very blatantly someone's ahead, so that's why it took so long. And then yeah, it sucks that we have to wait a couple months for that president to get into office. It's a whole shit show. So yeah, I don't know what to do with my shit. Thank you for being relieved for us. We're relieved as well. Yeah, the mail-in votes, this was a first time probably ever that we had so many mail-in ballots, because of obviously the coronavirus and the unrest of not knowing if we were going to get our votes blocked on election day. So Yeah, I was funny. I was talking to Sarah Jane from the Book Life, who's in the UK, and she was like, when our people get elected, they like start the next day, and I was like, cool. Wish that happened here. Like, again, like he's our president now, so like it doesn't, I'm just referring to Joe as like he's the president, even though like he's not quite yet, hasn't been sworn in and whatever. But like like the havoc that Trump could potentially just like wreak in the meantime, I'm just not thrilled. But yeah, I'm thrilled that Wisconsin went blue as well. I was pretty shocked about that, Bethany. I know that like that was all like Madison, Milwaukee, like doing that, because Wisconsin just feels so Trumpy to me. You're not late at all, Ellie. We just started. I don't know what to do with my shit. Bethany, how do you store your stuff? It's all my witchy stuff. I just don't know what to do with it. I want pretty storage, but I don't want to buy stuff. Oh, I hope this didn't go out. Okay, internet, remain calm. I have one container that I could put my that I put my candles in, that there's not like a ton in right now, that I could maybe switch to like my witchy stuff container. I'll show you all the shit I have. Under the bed, there's really, maybe, I want to put it in like, I have it all in the bags that I bought it in right now. Shot glass shadow box, my crystals. So the thing is for my crystals, when I move again, for those of you that saw my old bedroom and my old like apartment, I actually have an apartment tour, I think, on my other channel. But I have this like honeycomb, like hexagon shelf thing, and that's where all my stuff's pretty much gonna go when I move again. Like my crystals and candles, and probably like I'll get pretty jars for like all of my herbs, but I just don't have that set up right now. What have you been doing for your hair? What do you mean? Is it curlier lately? I actually just recently did a bond treatment like twice, which I feel like has made it like curlier. I don't know if that's true or not, but why am I opening this? Yeah, I just have so much crap. Oh, shelves. Yeah. I don't have like an altar or anything, so like maybe that's, well, I mean, like my altar is like, I don't have an altar because I don't do deity worship, but I consider like this, you see it, you see it, you see it, you see it, you see it. That's like my witchy space because it has all my plants and stuff on it. But the stuff at the bottom, as you can see, is like all, like, look at that. Like all my just shit piled up. And, oh, wooden box is a good idea too. Yeah, I already, let me just, even right here, so I have a bunch of crystals on the shelf, and then just like right next to my bed, like I have so many. Let me see if I just got this guy. These are all, like, these are just some miscellaneous ones I just like have by my bed, not to mention my like giant generator. Like, like all these, like, wow. Honestly, I should probably just get like a chest to put things in, but a lot of these, like my tumbled stones, I really need like a bowl or something for, but I end up buying a lot of these like points. They're just fun. I just like them. And like little, like, and then little generator, and then like catch me every time I go into a store buying like a fuck ton of like tumbled stones. It's just what I do. So yeah, I actually want to put some like in my plants, and there's a ton more on my like shelves, like a lot of my like clusters and stuff are on my shelves. What have you been reading and watching recently? I just started River of Royal Blood by, is that Amanda Joy? Is that who wrote that? I just started that like last night. I haven't really been watching anything. I've been playing the DLC for Assassin's Creed Odyssey, finishing that up. So I have all this shit. I know this is like typical of like people when they get into witchy stuff. I buy all this crap. It's not crap. It's all useful. And then I don't do anything with it because I'm like, ooh, I have to wait for something like really important, and it's like, just do a fucking spell. Like, just come on. Hi. I'm glad you could make it to a live. Let me see, do I have more? I have more shit. This is just incense that I haven't used because I don't have an incense holder. Little pouches. I save my Trader Joe's. Ooh, I need to actually take the labels off some of these. I save my Trader Joe's bottles to put herbs in. Maybe I could put some other herbs in this one. I'm not Wiccan. I'm a witch. I'm starting to like claim that a bit more, but not every witch is Wiccan. But every Wiccan's a witch. But I'm not Wiccan. I am a secular agnostic witch. So, would you ever change your hair color? I've had it different colors before, but it's a bitch to maintain. So I don't think I'll go back to it. There is this, what's it called? It's from this brand. I think it's called Curlsmith. And you can like scrunch the color into your hair. It's like a temporary color. I might do that. It's almost like a colored gel that like is better than the ones we used to have in like the 90s. So I might do that. They have like blue. The blue doesn't show up as well. They have like copper, a couple other colors that I might do just for like fun. So what do you use your herbs for? I put them in baths and like ritual baths. And I want to put them in like more jars and sachets and stuff. And like spell stuff. Nothing for like tea, although some of these things like I very well could use in tea. Oh, and I want to burn them. I got make them into incense because I have little charcoal discs that I can burn them. So yeah, I wouldn't put anything not water safe in my plants, but there's plenty of crystals you can put in plants that are water safe and aren't gonna, that can actually be helpful to them, not harmful. But yeah, like anything that can dissolve, anything that I wouldn't put in a bath, I wouldn't use. You can put other things in plants. I lost my train of thought. Ooh, the Curlsmith is good. Good. I'm very excited about that. I think I missed some things. I'm so sorry. Yeah, well, my mom would probably buy me crystals. I'm putting like all video games on my Christmas list this year. Like all video games. What's the difference between Wiccan and witch? Well, a Wicca is a religion and witchcraft is a like practice. It's not a religion. Like witchcraft can be paired with other religions, but it's not a religion in and of itself. People get really confused by this. But Wicca is an actual like religion. So you can be any kind of witch. You can be Christian in a witch, you can be pagan in a witch, you can be Jewish in a witch, you can be like any religion and a witch. Some kind of combine better than others, or easier. I wouldn't say better, but like easier because it's more in their traditions. But yeah, you don't have to be any religion if you don't want to either. You can just be a secular witch, because think of it like as a craft. It's witchcraft. So it's a craft, the same way that like you could consider it like a hobby, but obviously for a lot of people it's like deeper than a hobby. But consider it the same thing as like someone being like a craftsman of some kind, you know, like it's that, where Wicca has like religious stuff to it. So someone said, how do you become a witch? You just decide to do it. Same the way, like, how do you become an artist? You just try it out. Again, certain religions are like you have to be like initiated into, like Wicca has like initiations and stuff like that because that's the religion. But as far as being a witch, like you can just be one. I mean, like obviously you need to like study and stuff, like, and do research, whatever. But like anyone can be a witch, you know. You don't have to be like born into it or anything. That's not bad. This is the moon incense. I got it for free at a store. With all the plants you have, you can consider it a hedge witch. I'm more like green witch. Hedge witches are actually more like you know, between the worlds type people, and I don't really mess with that. I'm like sort of, if I were to label like my particular practice, it's like secular, agnostic, and like sort of like eclectic, where I do some like green stuff, but I'm not like a fully green witch. I do a lot of like lunar stuff, and I like lunar celestial stuff, and I'm kind of intrigued by like storm stuff, especially because like being in the Midwest, like in the summer, tapping into that storm magic. Like, fuck yeah. So that's pretty exciting. I'm here nodding like you can see me. Do you plan on doing videos on your witchcraft? I have done videos talking about like my journey thus far on my other channel. So if you guys are interested, check it out. Are there any spells you really want to try out but haven't so far? So the thing is like, again, I don't like necessarily like follow specific spells that other people have created. It's more like I want to do like little stuff. Like I've done protection-y type stuff and like ritual baths. And you know, like I have protection around my like room and done like smoke cleansing. And I kind of want to do like I've done like manifestation type stuff. So there's nothing specifically that I like want to do. And I think that's why I haven't done anything yet, because like nothing has been like, ooh, do that, you know? So I think I just need to get the ball rolling and like start doing some stuff. I think I more want to do like some self-love spell type stuff, self-love. You know, maybe like attracting like more like friendship and stuff, since it's been so hard with, you know, like COVID and stuff to like do any of that kind of thing. So like, especially like next year when things get better, some of that kind of stuff. But I got some candles for like protection and cleansing and stuff. And like I said, I do like the ritual baths, but like, as far as like specific spells, like, again, I haven't felt any desire to do like, I know a lot of people start with like luck or like prosperity spells. But yeah, like I don't feel the need to do that. Like, of course I would love more money, but like, I just don't want to like do a spell just to do it. And I think a lot of people start with money spells. I'm like, sure, I could, but like, I just don't, I want to do something because it like feels right to do. And I haven't like found anything yet. So that makes me a little like, I do watch Samantha Valens. That's how you pronounce her last name on YouTube. I really like her. I like her style. Have you watched any Warrior Witch Nike? I don't think so. I mean, like, witch types aren't necessary. So the thing, like, with that, it's a label. Again, I wouldn't necessarily like call myself any particular kind of witch. But some people do like practice a certain way, and that's why that's very helpful. But like, yeah, I'm more like eclectic. I kind of pull from everything because like, witch is a witch. The label and like the type just kind of tells you generally what they're like probably best at or what they like doing. But yeah, there's really nothing saying that like if you're a particular type of witch, you have to just only do that kind of magic, you know? Thank you for acknowledging that hedge magic is not green magic. Yeah, I actually had that misunderstanding before I started too. Like I just thought like hedge witch sounds like green witch, and it's not. Do you watch love tarot readings for your zodiac? I don't watch tarot readings like at all. I don't watch tarot videos. I like doing my own tarot readings, but like tarot videos are not interesting to me. I would rather just go and get like a my own tarot reading or whatever. Where do you get your crystals from? I'm afraid to buy them first anywhere because I want to make sure they're real. Again, I could very well have some fake crystals. I hope that I don't, but I very well could. But I get them from a local shop, a local like witch shop. Those are the best, in my opinion, to get them from. Money spell too easy, work harder than everyone around you. Yeah, it's not so much like money, like that's the thing with any kind of spell, you're not like doing them, it's not like money's gonna fall from the sky. Like you still have to do like mundane stuff to have money spells like work. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know, I just don't feel the need to do a money spell. Oh, Ellie, yeah, Samantha Valens is really cool. I really like her. I'm still not like actually cleaning through my shit. So I have these like, I have an Oracle like guidebook. I have my tarot guidebook. I have some tea lights that I bought weeks ago that I need to like dress for things. I actually got these to combine with some of the herbs to make like intention kind of candles, and I just haven't. I kept this little box that my rings came in because I like the like labels they came in, and it's like, you don't need to keep that. Oh, is this the tight that fell off my window? Well, let me put you back. I do witchy things in my spiritual practice, but don't consider myself a witch. Labels can feel like a box now. Yeah, I agree with you. Like, it took me some time to like identify with the label of witch, and I think I like it because that's a particular label that feels like empowering. I don't tend to necessarily like labels, but I like it for this because it's like the best thing to sort of describe what I do. Are you part of like a witch community or do you practice solo? I practice solo, but I'm trying to make witchy friends locally. We've done like in the summer when it was nicer out, we did some like meetups outside. But yeah, like I am trying to just like meet people in like a circle study type way. I love how like whenever I get in a live, we start talking witchcraft. Um, it's like what's happened lately. I mean, granted, I am doing cleaning through my stuff, so it makes sense. But like every freaking time. But yeah, so I want to meet people through that, but no one that I would like practice with. Like the group that I have like hung out with, there's a guy that's a Wiccan who's like, he's a lot. He's like in his 50s and like he's a very overwhelming person. There's a couple of like newbies who like aren't really sure how they identify. There's a guy who's like a chaos witch who's kind of funny, and he works with like eldritch beings and like demons and stuff, and I'm like, wow. But he, like, you'd never know from like, you know how some people like have a look, he like doesn't, and I'm like, what? There's a green witch, and there's just some like random like people that work more with like spirits and stuff, so, and more like general practitioners. So yeah, and they're just like people that are like in my local like witchy community. Like I'm a part of a Facebook group for my town that's witches. So yeah. Okay. This I should probably put somewhere because this is something I got in an Owl Crate box. I put up on my witchy shit because it's like really cool witchy decorations. But it's just gonna go up in my apartment when I move. It's like the lunar face wooden thing they had. So I feel like I want to learn more about witchcraft, but I'm scared that things might go wrong or I mess something up. I mean, I have that feeling too. I feel like I can still learn about it as a study. It's empowering. Yeah, like I sometimes, like, especially at the beginning, I'm less scared of it now, but at the beginning I was like, and so I started doing more research and I was like, unless you're like doing something hella stupid, like you're probably not going to like do anything that's going to really mess you up. You know what I mean? Like, sure, there's some things like, again, you want to be like cautious and just not be super dumb, but like, I think of it almost like there's tons of kids every year who start driving. And like, sure, there's some, and like you're reckless and you're like kind of new to it, and like some people do get in accidents and they like fuck up real hard. You know what I mean? But like generally speaking, most people are fine. That's kind of how I view like starting witchy stuff, where it's like, unless you're really being an ass, like you're probably not gonna like summon a demon or something, because like that the things that are like super dangerous like take a really high level practitioner anyway. So like you're probably not gonna like, and that's what I told myself. I'm like, you're not really gonna like do anything super horrible probably, especially if you're careful, you know. And it just don't, you know, do some research and like don't just hit the ground running and do whatever, you know. New book release is coming up that I'm really excited about. I feel like I don't even know what's coming up soon because all the stuff for this year that I'm like excited about has like come out. So I don't know. I'm gonna do a video for like winter releases next month, so I'll be able to tell you more then because I don't know off the top of my head. Do you have a Goodreads account so I can share my pagan book collection? Yeah, I have a Goodreads account. I don't know if I can accept any more friends though, because I'm at like my friend limit. But if that doesn't matter, then yes, I do. You can check me out there. I have a ton of just like Owl Crate shit here too. I feel like can I wear this? Have you read any Robin Hobb? I have. I've read the this is not gonna be cute. I've read the I want to wear this at some point though, so I need to put it somewhere I'll remember it. I've read the Farseer trilogy, the first trilogy. And I actually really like it. It wasn't my like favorite. I'm actually looking more forward to the rest of the series in her giant series. But do y'all keep your tarot boxes? This is my like my original deck, the steampunk tarot deck. And I don't need this anymore because I keep it in like a tarot pouch. I am keeping my Divine Tarot box though because it's beautiful. Like this box is beautiful. I will keep it. This box is just like flimsy and takes up a lot of space because all it was the guidebook, which I put over here, and the cards, and then there's like a bunch of just like space. So do you guys keep these? Let me know because I don't really want to, but I will if I'm supposed to. So. I talked about Deadly Education in my wrap up, and I talked about it in my I made a Goodreads review. I can't think, but I made a Goodreads review. So if you want to learn about some of that, Are you using the L Crate phone holder? No, my L Crate phone holder is over there. This is my laptop because it's easier. So, the tarot pouch I'm using is just like a. I don't think it really technically was a tarot pouch, but I'm using this little pouch. But I want to get a couple like actual tarot bags. But this one works really well for these, so I keep it in that. It has like stars and stuff on it. This might have been like something that came in a book box. And then I keep my selenite on top of it. So, so far I keep mine, but I wouldn't keep that one. Yeah, no, I do not keep tarot shelf boxes. Tuck boxes I definitely keep. What's the difference between a tuck box and a shelf box? Because I don't know. Is this a tuck box? The pretty one? Where they're like, where it's like this? Because I like that. So let me know. Because yeah, like that one and my box for my rose gold oracle, which is actually not my favorite. Like I'll keep this box because it's small, you know? Oh, okay, so those are the tuck boxes, yeah. So I'll keep like this. I'm really sad about this actually. Like I haven't been using this oracle deck a lot because it just hasn't like, I use it sometimes, but like, I thought for a second it smelled like my herbs, but my herbs are down there. This hasn't like spoken to me. They're beautiful. Like I love, they look so pretty, but like this particular oracle has not like stood out to me. Like I'm much more a fan of the tarot, which is so funny because at first I was like more scared of the tarot and like now I'm all about it. So they're still beautiful. I'll keep them. Like I'm sure they'll come around to me at some point when I need to use them. But yeah, I'm actually interested in some other oracles. If you guys have any oracles you really like, I'll let a girl know. Not that I need them because I'll have 3 tarot decks. One of my other tarot decks is coming in the mail from the UK. It got mailed out like either this week or last week. And I've been waiting for it for a while. It was a Kickstarter. And oh yeah, these are those spoons I'm going to use for witchy stuff. Oh, that's right. Yeah, so I'll have 3 tarot decks and then like multiple oracle, which like I know is fine, but ooh, Divine Octavaga. Let me put that in my search before I forget. Divine Octavaga. Cool. Is that the name? Yeah. I know you read graphic novels, but have you ever tried manga? I'm interested in manga, but like I never get around to it. It's a shame, but yeah, some of the boxes I'll keep it. Like I think I'm gonna get rid of this, which is like I've been toting this around for years because for the longest time the tarot was like in this box because I wasn't using it. Because I got this tarot deck way before I even started like using tarot, just because my friend knew that I like steampunk. Have you read Eddie Junji Ito? No, but I recognize that name. Why do I recognize that name? How are you feeling about the Mass Effect news? Honestly, I can't even process how much good news we've gotten today over various things. So like, I'm hyped, but I'm also like, what? like, is this all really happening? Like, that's so exciting. Where am I gonna put all of you? Oh, did I keep this to like? I think I kept this saying that I was gonna like do something with it, but like, I don't think I will. I think I should throw this out. Because I was like, oh, I'll like clean it all out and like hold stuff in it. What are you gonna hold in this? Like, I mean, I could, but like, I'll forget that I even have it. I'm getting rid of it. Ooh, wooden tarot. Yeah. Yeah, the wooden tarot is like really pretty, but like, I don't find them very easy to read from the pictures I've seen because they're just like so basic. Ooh, yes, oracle decks. I like it's not that I don't feel that and I like want like I don't like it that like if I hated it or like I don't know. It's not I don't have the feeling of wanting to get rid of that oracle deck. It just doesn't resonate a ton right now, but like it resonates sometimes. Like I've still used it for like readings and stuff where I feel like I want a more like vague general answer. So. How did you celebrate the election news? I worked today. So like I was in a fog and like almost like happy shock like the whole day. So yeah, I haven't really like done anything. Part of me like I don't work tomorrow. I'm off the next 2 days. So I think I might be able to like embrace it more tonight. That's why I'm trying to like again like clear out the space. I'm actually gonna like smoke cleanse my room tonight, and just like clean out any like energy. So yeah, that's I think that's one of the only things that have gotten me through like energetically have been like wearing my black tourmaline and like my pentagram like ring all the time. Um, to like block the bad vibes because I haven't felt like super bad lately. So that's nice. Um, too many extra eyes in the wooden tarot for me. Yeah, it's not traditional wider weight. Yeah. The deck I've been loving recently, the one I just got, is that Divine Tarot. It's like so beautiful. I filmed a walkthrough. I need to like get to it and edit it and stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot I have this. Okay. I need to do. You're a puzzle. This is a card from somebody. These are bullet journaling things. You need to go somewhere else. Yeah, like I still again. So the thing with the Oracle deck that I was talking about is like, I think it's because it's so like sort of vague. Like this one's pretty. I just got this one recently, but like I didn't think about how much I actually use like color and like images in here, and like they'll only have like one image per card, and they look cool, but like it's like, well, how do I like? I have a pretty intuitive reader, so I'm like, how do I read that? And I got this before I really got into like reading cards, so I didn't know that I would be this way. Like, okay, surrender, but like, what is that card? Besides the surrender, like the image, what does that image mean? Like nothing to me. So then I have to look in the guidebook. Like this one makes more sense because okay, patience, and it's like a turtle image. Like I get that. So it's more like pretty, which is fine. So I have to use it more for, or like some of them are like a little easier, like withdraw. This cute little foxy. Like they're gorgeous cards. But and like withdraw, like rest, that kind of stuff. Hibernate, but like. And like shadow is like, yeah, there's a bat, and then like even in the like deck, like the description booklet, it'll include elements that like aren't even on the cards to like be like, this is a like herb or stone or something that resonates with that card. And I was like, well, then why didn't you put it on the card? Like, I don't know, just it doesn't make a ton of sense to me, but they are like stunning, so I'm not in any mood to like get rid of them. Did I turn these around on accident? Oh, I'm getting these all messed up. Okay. So yeah, not a situation where I want to get rid of them, but just not as like intuitive as I like with the like tarot cards that I use. So, but these are for a different purpose. Again, when I'm not feeling like doing like a full reading or like getting into the imagery, I'm like, I'm just gonna pull an oracle card. Like I don't have the energy, and that's worked out just fine. So, yeah. Seasons of the Witch Samhain Oracle deck. I need to look that up. Where's my phone? Okay. Seasons of the Witch. Seasons of the Witch. Seasons of the Witch. Samhain Oracle. Ooh. Images. Oh. So I don't know if I would like that for actual cards, but I like what it's trying to do. You know what I mean? Ooh, what are you? Okay, I shouldn't be shopping right now. That's ridiculous. I like really naturey decks, to be honest. Bullet journaling is so fun. I haven't been using mine a ton this year because, like, oof. But ooh, I really kind of want the Moonology deck too, to be honest, because I like the like again like the moon phase stuff. How do you stop yourself from letting your anxiety guide your readings in a way that you can only interpret the cards in a bad way? Um, I I'm kind of learning the difference between like anxiety and intuition. Like anxiety and intuition feel different. So like I don't tend to read the cards in a bad way. Like I actually tend to read the cards more neutral. Like even if the cards are telling me something great, I'm like, meh, I'm like, it's neutral, So yeah, like even it like I think the only thing I've gotten the tower in has been like a full reading about like a whole year, and I was like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna have like tower moments in that year, like it's fine, so my anxiety is in like a really good place. Um so yeah, um I don't really get too worried about it. I'm able to kind of be like, okay, because intuition feels, even if you like are feeling like something bad may happen, intuition feels more calm rooted, where anxiety doesn't, and that's a really easy way to tell. It's hard to explain though. It's like it's hard. How much do you charge for reading? I don't do readings. Definitely don't do readings. I don't know if I ever will. I like reading myself, but like I don't know enough. Like I just started doing tarot like 3, maybe 4 months ago. I would not feel confident doing a reading at this point. I mean, I would love to like be able to eventually. I don't know if I would ever like do it and like charge for it or whatever. I mean, like maybe for book 2 people, I would do readings. Like maybe. But like I would need to do way more studying up on it and just be like, and know like so much more about all the cards. Like I know very basic stuff now, about like what certain numbers mean, and like certain cards that I'm really familiar with a lot of the like pentacle or coin cards because I get them a lot for myself because I do self readings all the time, and like pentacles is what pops up like the most for me. So like I know those cards like super well, where like the other cards like don't pop up as much. Like I don't get a ton of cups cards because I have no relationships. And I get like wands and swords here and there. But pentacles I get like the most. Actually, I've been getting more wands. Has it been wands? I've been getting more wands lately since I got my new deck, because I think that deck is for a different purpose. So that's why it's giving me um, more like wand type readings. So anxiety is a question, intuition is a statement. That's a really good way of putting it, actually. Ooh, I got one of those nice printed cardboard suitcases from Michael's. That's a good idea. I might need to go to Michael's. I mean, I have like again, I have this like container, but like I have like my mortar and pestle. Like where am I gonna stick this? I mean, I could put it on my shelf. But there's like so much shit on my shelf. I mean, I could just keep it down by my other plants. Do you need me to water you? Maybe. I also might leave like I have a underneath my nightstand. You can kind of see I have some like all my witchy books are down here, and then I have a file folder with all my like important documents in it. So I could move that like somewhere else in the house and like put more stuff down there, which I might do actually, now that I say that. Just to keep everything in here. I've been reading tarot for 3 or 4 years and only just started doing readings for Pay on Samhain this year. Yeah, like it takes so long to like learn how to do it. Like I would need to feel like super confident. You look so pretty, Sam. Thank you. I feel like I didn't put any makeup on today. Like I think I put like I did my eyebrows like this morning, and like mascara. Like that's it. So maybe it's the glow of hope. Maybe that's it. yeah, once I got my anxiety to a point where I could sense differentiate anxiety thoughts from my everyday thoughts, I was much happier and more comfortable. That's a huge part of like anxiety, like thought differentiation and like diffusion from your anxiety and from your cognitions. I'm getting real clinical speak right now, is like the secret to like any kind of mental health, like wellness. So I wish I was brave enough to wear my pentacle necklace on the outside of my work shirts, just like 80% of my customers wearing crosses. I wish you could too. It sucks that it's like seen as like a bad thing. Like I like the only pentacle thing I have, because I don't like love the pentacle symbol, so like it's not like that big of a deal to me, but I have it on this ring and like you can't tell that it's on there. I'm from Australia and this moment in your history gives me hope. Thank you. I was really like thinking it wasn't gonna happen. I was so nervous. Okay. Why do I have it? I have all these papers and like I need to file them. I'll do that right now. I'll do that right now. That's why I'm on the call with you guys, to give me motivation to do the shit that I need to do. I really want to get the you said the Crowley Tarot handbook. There's what's the book I want? Hold on, I'll tell you. I'll tell you my witchy Amazon list. It's a shame because I actually want to ask for like a ton of the witchy books off my Amazon wish list this year, but like my mom will be really weirded out if I give her this Amazon wish list, and I'm like, I have so many books on there that I want, but like I'll just have to buy them myself, like for myself. But like I've said, there's so many, I want them, but I can't ask for them for Christmas. So, what's the tarot book that I really well? I want like What the Fuck is Tarot, but that's like a very basic book. I want for like fully learning tarot. Tarot 101, Mastering the Art of Reading the Cards by Kim Huggins. It looks like this. Everyone has recommended this one to me. It's like huge and like more comprehensive. So, I need that glow of hope for the rest of the semester. Man, I hear you. I mean, the thing is like, I'm really fortunate too that I'm in like a really good place. Like on top of the election, like going well, I'm in like a really good place. Like my mental health is really good. I have like a really great job. It's just like, it's great. Like, yeah, is it perfect every day? No. Sometimes I feel like an utter failure, but like generally speaking, it's my perfect work environment. And what is this? Oh, okay. And yeah, like I'm in a good place, like saving some money. The only thing is like that would make my life better and that will be better like in the spring is moving into my own place again. And like starting to make friends and stuff, which like I can't really do until there's not a pandemic. So like other than that, I'm doing pretty okay, you know? So now that like the existential dread is gone, I'm ready to thrive. I'm ready to flourish. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I like this. Okay. Let's do that. Hello, Amara. Have you ever done runes? No, but I kind of love them, and I feel like the next divination thing I'll get into will probably be runes. I also want to use runes more for like sigil stuff, like sigil runes. But yeah, the next divination thing I do, which will be probably down the line, like I'll probably just keep doing my tarot and oracle. But in the future, I think I could get into those runes. So. Oh, thank you so much for everything you provide for us. You helped me get back into reading after so many years. That's wonderful. I'm so glad. Yeah, the Rider-Waite deck is like the good basic one. Ooh, we used to have runes on small obsidian stones. Nice. So I do want to read a book on chaos magic. The reason I want, like, I was never interested in chaos magic, and then someone was, I watched a video on, what are they called? Servitors, which are like home defense things, entities, I guess you could say, that you create. And I'm like, that's bomb. And that's a chaos magic thing. So I kind of want to look into it. I don't know if I will, but like, because the term chaos like freaks me out a bit. But I kind of like that. Okay, vet records. The director's for the animals. Boop. Cannot wait for January. Same. I feel like January I'm just gonna thrive. Like 2021, thriving. Love it. Seeing your anxiety journey is really nice. That's really helped me with mine. I'm glad because, yeah, when I was first going through it, when I was like a kid, and like even into college, like I didn't know what I was going through, and I felt like I was the only person, like legitimately. So, I don't think I want to even pursue this. Do that, and then health insurance. Health insurance. Where are you? Not professional. Should I just like stick you in medical? The medical section of this is like the biggest. So, the comment is, I do hope that 2021 is not like 2020. I'm feeling hopeful. So there's a astrologer I follow on TikTok who like predicted the whole election like months ago, by the way. Her name's Marin, but I don't know her like TikTok name. She's great. And she's saying that the 2021 energy is going to be rebuilding, and like, so it's still going to be like hard at times, but not hard in the way that 2020 was hard. And we're going to be like rebuilding new systems, which sounds great. That's what the planets say. I'm just saying. I'm not the astrologer. I'm just saying that's what the planets say. Bethany, chaos magic. Ooh, UK runes. Yeah, that would make sense. Get some stuff from like actual Celtic areas. I'm reading Dust. I have not read that, but I've seen those covers like all the time. Sorry I came in late. What kind of witchy stuff are you into? Wiccan? No, not Wiccan. I mentioned it earlier, but just to repeat real quickly, I'm not Wiccan. I'm like would identify as like a not a Celtic, although I could get into Celtic stuff actually. Like if I go any direction, it will be Celtic, 100%. But I'm a eclectic, secular agnostic witch, if I was going to give like labels. Yes, 2021 is shaping up to be a good year for me. New president, moving to New York City, starting an internship and graduating. Yeah, like I'll have my full clinical license next year, probably like January or before, for my LCSW, which is like the highest license that I can get. And like I'll be, done at that point with all education-wise stuff. I'll be moving again into like Chicago. I'll like the pandemic will be getting under control in 2021. It just will. Like that's just what's going to happen. And again, yeah, new president. Just thriving. I'll be back up to like lifting the weights, deadlifting the weight that I want to. Like it's just, it's just great. Marin has a YouTube. I did not know. She hasn't been recommended to me. She's wonderful. I love her. Marin Altman. She is just, oh man. Yeah. Girl, I'm subscribing. Okay. She is great. The world is reacting to this like we defeated a fascist, not just an election, because we did. You sound like the Harry Potter centaurs. That's what the planets say. It's true. Druid ? I definitely, yeah, I could see myself getting into like some of the Druid stuff. Just like Celtic, if I were to ever be pagan, which I don't know if I will be because I think I'll always be like secular, but it would be totally Celtic gods. 100%. 100%. And that's like my ancestry too. So like it makes sense for me. What are you studying again? I'm not in school now. I'm done, but the last, like, I'm getting my different licenses, and my last license for social work is the licensed clinical social worker. That's the highest tier that you can get, and so I have to take like one test for that and then be done. And then you just maintain that license by like doing continuing education hours and stuff after that. So. What all do you have to do to get your highest certification? I always find your education journey super interesting. So I obviously got my master's, When I was done with my master's and when I moved to Illinois, Illinois does a master's level license. So I got my LSW, which doesn't require any like hours. Your LCSW requires in Illinois, every state's different, 3,000 hours of supervision of you like working with like a supervisor you meet like once a week and go over your cases and stuff like that. So I did that here in Illinois and in Delaware. So my Delaware hours will count for it because you get licensed by an LCSW. And then you apply for that, take the test for that, and then you have your full license and you're done. So overall, like that's 4 years of undergrad, 2 years of master's degree, ended up being 3 for me because I had cancer in the middle. And then you do like about 2 years of supervision. And like that's when you're like fully done. So. Did you always want to enter your career path out of high school or change along the way? Right out of high school, I went into pre-veterinary, actually, but then I was like, I don't want to do medical, like anything. I just knew that I wasn't going to pass, like, chem. So then I took a sociology class my freshman year and was, like, really into it and did, like, the best in the class of, like, a 400-person class. I got, like, the highest grade. And then started and just immediately went to psych and then double majored in psych and social work and just, like, went from there. I always, like, once I got into psych, I knew I wanted to be a therapist. So like that's been my goal since like freshman year of college. So I finally feel like I can unclench my jaw after 4 years. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too. Although now I have like, what's that called? TMJ, where like you can't open your jaw that wide because I clench my teeth so bad. So. 2021 has to be a good year for all of us. Yeah, like I'm hoping to go to Britain next year because I was going to go this year to see Sarah Jane. I'm 26 and thinking about changing career paths. I'm wondering if I'm too old. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Especially like millennials and Gen Zers are going to have like multiple career paths over our lifetime, likely. So like you're fine. You're totally fine. Like I didn't get my master's until I was 28 is when I finished. So yeah, you're totally fine. And you can do it later. Yeah, like Bree's saying, I'm 40 and changing career paths. Like you can change your career path whenever. I say do it because otherwise you're just going to feel like you're wasting your time. I had an interview this week with Discovery. That's so cool. Oh my God. Crossing over my interest in film TV with wildlife conservation. That would be like so awesome. Yeah, I was gonna do pre-vet and then I realized like how hard it is, like vet school and everything, which like I probably could have done if I really wanted to set my mind to it, but I just didn't. But like I've always loved like animal stuff. Like I can see myself within my career, like psychology wise, eventually doing like animal therapy type stuff, like just working in like an animal setting of some kind. Like I'm not even sure what that would necessarily be, but like I can see that happening. I mean, I want to train Tally to be a therapy dog eventually. So, anyway, okay. So should I put some herbs in? I don't have like cute labels. Not okay. You don't need to be like aesthetic witchy. Like not at all. However, I like it. So like I kind of want things to be pretty because I like man. That's why I get like the pentacle cards all the time and why I have a lot of earth placements in my chart. So I like things to be comfortable, look nice, not in like a materialistic way, because you guys saw my last apartment. Like I like it to have a vibe, like that feels comfortable. And I feel like that's my earth placements coming out. So yeah, so you don't need to be cutesy, but I want to be a little bit. Like not super bad. Not spending too much money, but are there any new video games you're excited about? Oh my God, there are so many games. Let me like read you the list of all the games that I want to play that I have on my Amazon wishlist right now. Cyberpunk 2077 when it comes out, and the new Assassin's Creed when it comes out, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Like those are on my list. Someone told me to play Greedfall, so I have Greedfall on here. I have, let me see, where else? God of War. I'm actually going to do a poll on Twitter to figure out which game I should play next. So look out for that. Christmas. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. The Outer Worlds. God of War. Ghost of Tsushima. Final Fantasy VII Remake. And Assassin's Creed Origins. Those are all on my list. Let me see. I'm 23 and thanks to severe social anxiety, agoraphobia, I've never had a job and I feel like I'm getting too old to really get my dream career. No, you could do, yeah, you still have time. Total time. What are the herbs for? I have so many. Let's just go over like the amount of herbs that I have. And I've used some of them in things. So I have eucalyptus. Smells great. This one I got mostly for like healing and protection stuff. I got hyssop, which also kind of smells nice. This one's, yeah, I'm reading the labels because I'm forgetting what some of these are for. Protection, healing, and purification. I basically stock up on protection things. A bitch is always trying to protect her energy. Like, I can't have any other way. This I got for my friend, Spearmint. I'm going to put it in a headache pouch for him. But this one says, invigorating the mind, sense, and psychic awareness can be useful in dream and mojo bags to call positivity and bright energy. So I'm giving him a bag for sleep, for headaches, for migraines. So I'm going to put that in there. This is, chamomile flowers, which is also for like protection, good vibes, stuff like that. And then this is lavender, which I put in everything. I put it in like baths, and this is also like protective cleansing, blah blah blah. And then I just got these. You probably saw them on Instagram. I got hibiscus and red rosebuds, baths, dressing candles. These are all for like love and happiness and luck and prosperity and stuff. They actually do smell good too. Yeah, so those are all the herbs that I have as of right now. There's actually a store I go to that has like way more, and I'm like, stop. You need to use some of these. Like, stop buying them. But yeah, I'm gonna use them in like incense, in bags, in jars. Oh, I actually even went to the Dollar Tree today because I had to get an envelope, and I got these little spell jars. I mean, they don't say spell jar on them, but like that's what they'll be used for. So yeah, I have a ton of crap that yeah. Did you see the Mass Effect trilogy is being remastered? Hell yeah. I like retweeted that as soon as I saw it. I was so excited. Hi, Ryan. Feeling so relieved because of the election. Same. What's your choice, tea or coffee, and how do you like it flavored? So I don't drink a ton of either. I used to be a big coffee drinker, and I would always have it with either Irish cream or like French vanilla creamer. But my favorite warm drink is tea, and I usually drink rooibos, and I tend to like caramel rooibos tea. And I'll usually have it with like a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of milk and like a little bit of sugar. And it's really good, but I usually only drink it in the like fall and winter. Let me see. Sorry, I'm scrolling up. I went to the Wolf Sanctuary with PA last year. Okay, so I'm pretty sure. Did I go to the Wolf Sanctuary? I went to a Wolf Sanctuary in the Poconos. Is that the one you went to? Because that's the one that I went to like 2 years ago for my birthday and cried. So let me know. That's the one you went to. I loved it. They also had some foxes and some bobcats. I love them. But yeah, I looked at the wolves and cried because that's what I do. When I see big animals like wolves or like big cats, I cry because I love them so much. So. I collect rocks and crystals. My Instagram is rocks and cats. Do you collect rocks? I saw one video that you had some. I mean, I collect a ton of like crystals. And then as far as my rocks, I have like a couple, but like I don't live in like a good area for rocks. If I want more hikes, I'd find more. Thought of you when they announced the Mass Effect remaster. Thanks. I'm so like today was like such a good day. Like I just like I can't get over like how good it was. Like it's just yeah. Yeah. Remastered Mass Effect on the new console. Like it's gonna be great. It's gonna be beautiful. I love it. Yeah, I've heard good things about Greedfall. So hopefully it's good. Are the Haze and Persephone Rex coming anytime soon? I haven't read any good ones. I mean, like the only ones are the ones I talk about all the time, which is like A Rogue by Any Other Name by Sarah McLean, which is historical fiction, Haze and Persephone. And then like fucking Akamath. I can't make a video just recommending those two. There are some Hades and Persephone books that are coming out like next year. Oh, and like Lore Olympus. But I can't like. There's some coming out. The Elf King one by Elise Cole. I don't know her name off the top of my head. She's coming out with like Hades and Persephone. And that might be it. But yeah. Have you played Hades? Ugh, I have not, but not for lack of wanting to. I just don't have the counsel for it. Can you see me? Siri heard you and said, no, I can't. Do these come from your witchy shop too? Yeah, the herbs are all witchy shop stuff. The only thing that's not witchy shop stuff is like, obviously I reuse the Trader Joe's everything but the bagel seasoning bottles. And yeah, all the herbs are witchy shop. All the crystals are witchy shop. The chime candles are witchy shop. The tea lights are Dollar Tree. My Himalayan salt is TJ Maxx. But I try to support my local witchy shop because they're great and I love them. And they have a shop dog and she's wonderful. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Okay. Egyptian licorice tea. I've never even seen that. There's a fantastic wolf sanctuary in northern Minnesota. I might eventually move to Minnesota, so maybe I'll go. Eastern European teas from the Balkans. You guys, let me know tea stuff because I will. I went to the wolf sanctuary in Lancaster. Yes, yes. All the wolves started howling together and I was sobbing. Yes. So like when I went, I put this on Instagram, I'm pretty sure at the time, but it was like 2 years ago. When I went, they all started howling at like the mom because like the like leader of the, you know, the organization or whatever, like called to them and they all started howling and I started sobbing. And my friend at the time made fun of me. Bitch. And I was like, I never show my emotions and you're making fun of me for crying? Rude. That was the beginning of the end. Breed Jeweled, if you ever want to look at crystals arranged in patterns as stress relief. DM me, because yes. Oh, thanks, Alexis. What author would you like to read a Hades Persephone retelling of? Madeline Miller. Or, I mean, she's already sort of done a little bit of this, but Catherine M. Valente. Those are the two. I trust no one else. I mean, I'll read other ones, but like those are the ones that if I could choose, I would have them do it. Long time watcher, you are my twin. I wish we could meet in person one day too. Where are you? Oh, Bethany. Wolf Sanctuary in Minnesota. We should go. Midwestern gathering post-pandemic. Donate and support the sanctuary. Bethany, that is such a good idea. Would y'all do a meetup with me at a wolf sanctuary? I mean, I have to drive like 5 hours because it's probably about like how far it is from me, but like I'd do it. Like post COVID, everything is fine. We go see the wolves. Yeah. Would you ever read another Stephanie Garber book if it was not Caraval related? Maybe. It like depends on what the synopsis is. If I think I'm gonna like the synopsis, like it from the synopsis, then I'd read it probably. Ooh, Regency, Hades, and Persephone. Seeking Persephone. I think that might be on my list of ones to try. Do you have a witchy Instagram? Not really, but I could put it. I do have an alternate Instagram that I could put witchy stuff on if I start taking witchy pictures, which I haven't yet, because I don't have like a ton of space for witchy stuff. But I could do it on there. I could do it on there. Have you ever read any Mercedes Lackey Valeria series? I'm surprised no booktuber folk could review or talk about them. I've heard Mercedes Lackey, but I haven't read anything by them. I haven't watched the new Craft Legacy. I actually have never actually seen all of the Craft, the original, even though everyone says I look like the one girl that goes crazy. But like I've gotten multiple comments being like, you look like the girl from the Craft. but I've never actually seen the full thing because it was like scary to me when I was younger. Have you heard The Dark Wife by Sarah Dimer? Yes. It's not a favorite, although I love that it's, women loving women. The characterization of Persephone is still not like my fave, and that's really what I'm holding out for as far as recommendations, because there's plenty of Hades and Persephone books, but a lot of people don't get Persephone right, in my opinion. Like Persephone that like I want. So I feel like Roshni Chakshi could do a really good angsty Hades Persephone. I mean, she kind of has. Like the Star Touched Queen was like essentially a like Hades Persephone retelling, like essentially. It was like, twist with like what was that one, Indian mythology? I'm pretty sure it was Indian. But she like basically was like, yes, it's a Hades Persephone retelling. So I'm totally going to come to the UK one day, for sure. I have not read Dune. I do want to watch the movie though. Like I'm really excited to do that. So International Wolf Center. Oh my god. It has a wolf cam. Oh my god. That is very exciting. I would literally make the giant trip because wolves are my favorite and I would cry. Same. Same. I don't even read, but I watch your videos religiously. Thank you. I respect that. I love that about you. Which one should I put in jars? Maybe I should. Okay, so I haven't even washed these two. So like, well, maybe I've washed them, but I just haven't gotten the labels off of them. They still smell like spice. Yeah, that still smells like bagel seasoning. So I need to wash these before I put anything in them. It's so funny. So I saved like a ton of eggshells and I crushed them and filled up this whole jar, and I haven't used it for anything. Where is my black salt? I just realized that I'm missing my black salt. Where did I put that? No. Did I hide it somewhere? I feel like I charged it and then put it somewhere else. I have black salt because I bought it from the same place. Is it up there? It's another bag. Anyway, I thought of it because the eggshells I was going to mix with black salt and put on my windowsills. White eggshells, they are protective. You can use it for protection stuff. So, do you have a wolf tattoo or plan to? I don't know if I can ever get any other tattoos because of my scarring. I keloid scar really easily. I'm thinking more and more that I won't be able to get any tattoos. Well, I have like one tattoo, but any more than the one I have. So I don't think that I will. And I don't think I would get a wolf tattoo. If I don't think I'm going to get a Persephone tattoo. Always check under the bed. I'm pretty sure is it in this? I know I said I was supposed to be cleaning, and like, let me tell you how I haven't while we've been talking. So, are you in here? No. Where are you? I thought I put it in by my candles. I know that you're here. Oops. Okay. Sorry. Friend, you under my shelf. Now I am bothered. Where are you? My headphones are dying, but if you're still on when they recharge, I shall return. Ugh. Hold on. I'm on the hunt for my black salt that I know that I have. This is why I wanted to organize everything, because I'm losing shit. And that is just like not at all okay. Where are you? No, it's not up by my smoke. Is it up here? Oh, no. Where are you? Yeah. I almost fell over just now. Is it underneath my shelf? Don't mind me. Just get like a great view of my ass. Now it's probably going to demonetize this video because I said ass so loud. Are you underneath there? I'm like trying to see under my shelf. I can't see anything. It has to be around here somewhere. You need Marie Kondo? I don't, actually, because besides this stuff, I don't have a ton of shit. Really, like, where would my black salt have gone? I vaguely remember, like, charging it and then, like, putting it somewhere. Which is why I thought it was in here, but I don't think that that's true. I'll find it. Break time for you to find the black salt. I mean, basically, where the fuck is it? I'm upset. I mean, again, not that I've used it, and I could just go get some more. It's not like it's something that's hard to find. I hate to tell you this, Sam, but this is classic witch life. I mean, yes, this feels correct. Where is my, like, Eye of Newt? Fuck. Where? Oh, well. I'll find it at some point. Wait. I found it. It was in the pile. I swear it wasn't there. I swear it wasn't there. Here's my black salt. I swear it wasn't in the pile. But it was like under all my herbs. So it's fine. I told you that yeah, I was gonna find it. Do you read a lot of graphic novels? I read Saga, The Wicked and the Divine, Monstrous, and Descender are like my 4 that I read. Yeah, I really want to, like, I think, again, when I move and I can set up my hexagon shelves again, it'll be a good time. And I'll have, what am I saying? I cannot think today. Like, all week I've been like a fog. Like, I cannot form words and sentences. When I get the hexagon shelves back and have, like, my place to myself again, I will have, like, a whole setup for everything. It's just here in my room, like, this is the only place I can put stuff, so. Maybe bribe it with something at once. I mean, it was sitting right here. I just didn't realize. It's fine. Okay. I think, should I put my lavender in here? Will you fit? I think it'll fit. And I'll be able to tell that it's lavender. These other ones I need to create, like, see, the problem is, like, I like the, like, bags and the text on there. I need, like, a label maker. This one's washed out, but it still kind of smells like onion powder. Oh, you're welcome for the Grishaverse. Yes. Are you moving soon or are you waiting for COVID to cool way down? I'm going to move as soon as a vaccine's announced. Because then it's just like I'll have a timeline. You know, it'll give me like a couple months to, like, find the place I want and move, especially if, like, the complex I want doesn't have any openings right then. And then I can, like, get settled in my place when I'm still working from home and, like, be ready for when everything opens back up again, pretty much. So that's my plan. Yeah, I this week for my brain power is just like, it's not been there. I love lavender. Oh, I love it so much. It's so soothing. I'm doing this without a funnel like a whole fucking idiot. But whatever. That's the kind of chaotic I am. Which is apparently why I should just be like a chaos witch. I'm so excited. I mean, I know that, like, nothing, you know, nothing is okay, like, completely yet, but, like, there's so much hope in my body for, like, the future that I'm like, man, I'll get to see you guys at some point. Like, we can hang out, like, in the future, you know, like, not like soon, but, like, soon in the grand scheme of life. You know what I mean? Like, Bethany, you and I can, like, hang out soon in the grand scheme of life. You know what I mean? That's so exciting. If any of y'all are in the Midwest, like, we can hang out. That's what I want. That's why I moved back. Oh, am I not going to have enough space? Fuck. These bags are deceiving. They hold a lot of herbs in them. to be quite honest. Yeah, wow. Isn't that crazy? And I still have like half a bag left. Shh, you're gonna jinx it. I don't think I will, because when my friends and I were down in Mexico before COVID hit, we kept saying these things that were like, ha ha ha, that's not gonna happen. As far as like COVID like being as bad as it was, we just like we were all in denial. Like none of us knew that it was gonna get as bad as it was. And then like everything we said was gonna happen, like happened. So I think I have the power to manifest. See, I still have like that's what's so hard about transferring these into other jars. Because I don't have quite enough space. I could fill this up more. But then I need to like save the bags. I need different jars. Like maybe not these size jars. Maybe these jars I should use for spells instead. And get like actual mason jars for herbs. You know what I mean? Looks pretty though. So would you move into a place with northern facing windows or avoid it because of your plants? I'm going to try to avoid it as best I can. I really want to be able to pick a place with like decent facing windows. Okay. I'm going to just set all my herbs over here, I think. Herbs, eggshell powder. I was going to come in my room and be like, what's all that? Although my parents are really good about like not coming in my room because they know I'm a whole adult and that like they shouldn't just barge in my room, so they probably won't even notice any of this stuff. Black salt. Okay, now they're all in like one little spot. I do want some kind of like jar system for those though, to be honest. Yeah, my current windows are in my bedroom are southern and eastern facing, which is fantastic. So lavender grows all over Washington State. Really? That's so nice. Are you interested in Milligame? Like not really. Looking for a Tom Topple? Yes. Yes. I wish I had a mug for these. And the mug that I have downstairs is holding my pens, so I'm not going to use that one. Have I got any other mugs lately? Oh, great. Anything over there I can use? Not that I see. Boo. A mug would be great for this. I guess I'm just setting these over here, all casual-like. Still more organized than it was, so I'm not mad about it. I heard that Buffy the Vampire Slayer is getting a reboot. Do you think it should be rebooted? No. I'll probably watch it just to see how it is, but like Buffy was so good for its time because of the time it was in. I don't think it would like be as good now. You know what I mean? Like it's Buffy's so iconic. I mean, I know they like rebooted Charmed and whatever, but like I personally think that Buffy is more iconic than Charmed. I said what I said. And like I just don't think they should reboot that. Personally. That's my personal and professional opinion. My selenite. Yeah, this little area for witchy stuff, that's good. I like this. This is a good call. I mean, I'm just basically piling shit up in here. But the TV show or movie? TV show. Is what I'm talking about. I don't know if that's what they're talking about. This is still not organized the way I'd like it to be, but I don't want to get organization specifically for this because this is not how it'll be organized when I move. So, is there somewhere we can get the Tome Topple graphic, the one where that was in your video? I'll put it on Twitter. It'll be on Twitter sometime tonight. I'll put it on there. Bring back the Buffy universe, however, use new characters. Yeah, but then it's like not Buffy. I don't know. I It's my favorite show of all time. I'm totally fine with them leaving it where it is. I mean, like the comics happen, whatever. I don't read the comics, but like, and I love it. But and like I said, I would still watch it, but I I can't. And like, even the reboot having like James Marsters or David Boreanaz, like, I don't even want that because that kind of reminds me of. No, I'm not gonna sneeze again. Damn it! Don't you hate when you get denied a sneeze like that? Annoying. I yeah, wouldn't even want that because it almost feels like Star Wars, like the newest trilogy, and then like bringing back the old characters and like focusing on them too much. Like I don't want Buffy reboot stuff. I just don't. Thank you. Um, oh my god. Speaking of Buffy, I saw a kid cosplaying Spike using the "Here's me cosplaying a character no one wanted" with the text "Your mom will know," and I've never felt so called out regarding my age. How old was that child? How old? Anyone watched Cursed on Netflix? No, but I've had some friends that watched it and have not really enjoyed it. Here's my little bags that I just saved to put spell stuff in. Again, yeah, I am such like a minimalist with so many things, and then witch stuff. This would be like the one witch stuff and plants, which you could say are also witch things. I have absolutely no fucking chill. Absolutely zero. Absolutely zero. I'm getting kind of hungry, so I need to go soon because I need to eat something. This is not any better. It's just off the floor. But it's the same, like, look. It's the same level. Can you guys even see that? Hold on. I'll get a flashlight. It's the same level of fucked. That's ridiculous. It's the same level of just a mess that it was on the floor. It's just not on the floor. So it feels cleaner. It's not. But I don't want to get like a storage container for right there because I'm not like this stays here. This is not mine. This is my parents'. So I don't need storage for this. And I don't use storage like that in my apartment. Ugh. Could you use a subscription box to hold the witch stuff? You know, I do have an owl crate box, but then it's not like I want my cake and to eat it too. I like I want it to be contained, but where I can see it. And that's just not the reality for this room. Like my room is not big enough. Like I will have a like whole witchy setup in my apartment. Like I need to just come to terms with that. So maybe I should put it in like a owl crate box. That would make me sad. No, but like it needs to happen. But then it'll be like put away and I'll not think to do the stuff in my head. That's what my brain's telling me. These are the thoughts that I'm having. These are the thoughts that my brain is telling me. It's a CBD thing. Cognitive behavioral therapy. I want all of the things. I mean, I guess I could put some of the ugly stuff away. You could cut up a shoebox and make organizers. Put it in the big terror box. The big terror box isn't big enough for everything, but I could put the ugly stuff away, like this stuff and like the Swift lights and maybe my like Himalayan salt, or I could just like stick it towards the back. If I get jars for the rest of the herbs and put labels on them, that will clean up, like especially this one because I get this from a store that sells herbs in bulk, so that's why she just puts it in like a little plastic baggie, but it makes it look ugly. I'll just hide that. But if I got yeah, like that looks, I mean, like slightly better. I mean, again, let's just. And I need to find like a glass to put like the spell candles in, and then I'll be good. Yeah, that feels better to me. Okay. Yeah. I have to have another mug. Like Owl Crate used to give us mugs like all the time. Did I get rid of all of them? I only have 2 down in the basement right now. Tupperware or like kitchen containers. Can I use some kitchen containers? Maybe. Thank you guys for trying to help. I'm just being difficult. Like, I'm just being difficult because I want what I want, and like this, I want a display. Like I want to be, but I'm just in my childhood room right now. Um, so it's not super easy to make it all work. Okay, yeah, just stick things. I mean, it's better than being on the floor. It is. It's not ideal, but it's better than being on the floor. So, I should probably put these, like, actually, my tarot guide books I can put on the actual shelf as well. Tarot and Oracle. I am happy this is my little witchy shelf. That's nice. It's nice. I actually, okay, funny that you mentioned the containers like Sally's from Nightmare Before Christmas, because, like, absolutely that's what I want. I mean, I do like the glass jars, but like my heart sort of wants those like wacky containers. And I was thinking about Sally last night because I realized this time that I watched it right before Halloween, that Sally is Moira Rose from Schitt's Creek. It's the same actress, Catherine O'Hara or whatever I think her name is. And I was just like, oh my god! And then like once I heard her voice, I was like, it is her, and like my whole world was turned upside down. Sally's always been a queen, but like extra queen when I found that out. So, organization is an art form. It truly is. Will you read Chosen Ones by Veronica Roth? No, I don't. We were talking about doing it for the House Out Book Club, so it's still a possibility. But I don't really like Veronica Roth stuff. Like I never really have. So like I don't really feel any desire to, Yeah, I remembered her being the stepmom of Beetlejuice, which is a movie that scared me to death as a kid. But I love the TV show. Loved it. So I remembered that, but I didn't realize she was Sally. I know he like uses the same people, but I like didn't even realize that he had used her. And like I didn't really like know who she was until like be able to identify her until Schitt's Creek. So okay. Gone through a lot of this. So now I just need to like put some miscellaneous stuff away. I think I should put my envelopes in here. Legal envelopes. And then I'm going to throw this out. I have one extra notebook that I'll use when my current notebook runs out. So I'll put that in my bedside table. This is good. I mean, it's better than it was being on the floor. Like I'm happy with this. I'm satisfied. You've inspired me to start organizing too. Thanks. Yeah, Beetlejuice is like so scary. Like it really it caused me panic attacks when I was a kid. Like the movie. The show was fine. Like I was not scared of the show. I loved the show as a kid, but like the movie is scary. Ugh. Okay. Have you ever watched K-dramas? No. However, I really want to watch Goblin. I watched like 2 episodes or 3 of it, and then like I don't know where to watch it now because I forgot where I was watching at the time. I watched it like 3 years ago, so I need to that's the one I really want to watch. So if you guys know where I can watch K-dramas for free, holler at your girl because I want to watch Goblin so bad because I really liked it. It was like super dramatic, but like I liked it. And I think I would be into them too because yeah, they have those romance trips, man. Something that was cracking me up was I was seeing TikToks of people like narrating the election as if it was a K-drama, which cracked me up. I don't know when I'm going to wear this, but I would like to. Yeah, I definitely want to label the containers for sure. Vicky and Netflix? Netflix has Goblin? Does Netflix have Goblin? Because I would totally watch Goblin on Netflix. Why am I sitting like this? This is why my back hurts. Because I can't sit like a fucking normal person because I'm bisexual. Like, I need to like, I sit like a goblin. Let me sit like this. This is not how I should be doing it, but like my back. I'm old. Okay. What should I need to take this. Like, okay, so I need to put this with my decorations for my apartment, but like I'm not gonna run to my storage unit to put this in there. You know what I mean? I should start cleaning some stuff on that side now while I have you. Why is that a bisexual thing sitting? We don't sit right. It's not scientific. It's a joke. But like there is a running joke that stereotypically bis don't sit correctly. Gays too. But like mostly it's like mostly a bi joke. Like we don't sit in chairs right. We don't. Like our legs hang over the sides. Like it's not insulting. It's more me like relaying what the humor is from like the community. We don't sit properly. Like it's right, like we can't sit right. We cuff our pants and we live on iced coffee. I don't live on iced coffee because of anxiety, but like I would if I could. It's one of the stereotypes of being bi. So yeah. Anyway. Yeah, or curl up like a little bug. Like I sit like literally let me show you how I sit in my chair at work sometimes. Why are you sitting like that? Stop. Like you're sitting like Gollum. Like you can't like don't sit like that. That is not, and I've been kind of good. Um what do you mean I'm bi? Don't sit anyway, but no. It's a joke. Like it's a stereotype the same way with like um cuffing the jeans. The like I think the half tuck is like a bi stereotype. Yeah, so it's just like it's a joke. Yeah. And I probably have like I have the little like hunch like and I'll sit there and be like stop. Like I have like the gamer neck. Is this straight? I hate it. I need to like get my neck adjusted. Yeah, the French tuck. It's bi. It's just bi culture. So I am very tempted. My mom goes to a chiropractor that's not the kind that does the snapping. He does like adjustments in a different way. And that seems less likely to give you a stroke. So I'm thinking about it because my atlas, the big bone at the top of your spine, has always been kind of fucked. Like I had a guy that I was seeing in college who like knew about back stuff, and he's like, "Your atlas is in a weird spot," and I'm like, "What?" And like I never did anything about it. So I think that's the soul seat, the one that lets you sit cross-legged in the chair. I want that. Gentle technique. Is that the chiropractic? Okay, yeah. Like he uses like a little like tool. I kind of want to do that because I'm like something needs to happen. Like I'm getting too old and my back is like gonna start really hurting in a couple of years. Like it needs to happen. So okay, is this enough cleaning? I should do stuff over there. I should do stuff over there. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to turn you. Yeah. Let's do it. Ugh. Hold on. Do I want to keep this pen? I think I do, because it's like a full moon pen. It's pretty. Okay. Ugh. Don't mind me. Okay. Ugh. Jesus. Christ. Okay. Let's see. Sitting like a hobgoblin again. This is the other side of my room. That's my legal box of shit. This is trash, and this is trash, and this is trash. Okay. Now you got me sitting straight. Yeah, I do this at work, like, be like, sit up. Sit up. I did find my salt sitting right in front of me. I need chapstick. It's so funny because I'm doing this live stream and then like tomorrow I'm doing another one for Patreon. So I hope if you're a Patreon person, you're not going to be sick of me. I know some of them aren't up right now, so they won't get to miss out on this one. But yeah, okay. I need an efficient. Damn it! I need an efficient way to like get rid of some of the Owl Crate stuff that I don't want to keep, because obviously I don't want to keep everything in every single box. But like selling it is like challenging. But I don't just want to like dump it somewhere because that feels wasteful. You know, like I've posted on, have I done Facebook groups before? I don't know if I've done Facebook groups. I've posted stuff on Twitter before and I've gotten rid of like a third of the stuff. Like before I moved here, I did that. And now I have some more stuff and I'm like, I would like to have it go to someone that wants it. You know what I mean? So I'm a little sad about that. Like I have like a bunch of the pins. And like a couple of the books editions, which those are easier to get rid of. But just like some random merch that's like not my thing from the boxes. You know, maybe Depop. Maybe. Okay, I saw the ad for a thing that you stick to your back and it vibrates whenever you slouch. I've been thinking about getting one of those. So. Can I recommend donating Owl Crate things to your local library for their teen department? Will they take like the merch stuff? Like all of the stuff? Like this stuff? Will they take it? Because I'll do that, Bethany, if you think they'll take it. I would be thrilled to do that, to be honest. That would be better than trying to sell it. So I can just call up, be like, hey, I get Owl Crate boxes. Do you want the spares? I'm totally fine with that. There's a Band-Aid that I have on that's like peeling off. I have shoes that keep causing not blisters, but like cuts on my feet, but they're like really old shoes. So they may. I would absolutely take it for teen prizes, incentives for volunteers or program. Okay. I'll call them on Monday and ask if that's something, because I would gladly, that would be like the peak. I would definitely do that. Because that would be so much better than trying to like sell stuff. I feel like I need to tie myself to, like, look, even right now I'm like slouching. I think it'll be better. I think I'll slouch less when we're back in offices, because right now I slouch over my computer, but when I'll be like in session with people, I'll be able to sit up straight. You know, because I won't be looking at my computer. So. Yeah, I hope this could happen. I would love that for me and for them, but selfishly for myself, because I don't want to keep this stuff. This can get trashed. The other thing I need to sell is I got some clothes off Etsy, and they both didn't fit right. So now instead of sending it back, because you can only send it back within a short window and like my time ran out, and I wouldn't have gotten a full refund anyway. I think one was final sale. Now I need to sell it on Facebook Marketplace. I'm just like not in the mood. But I need to do it because like with shipping, everything was like $80. And like I took a risk. I took a calculated risk. And it didn't work out for me, but it should have. Like they looked like it was going to be like super cute. So yeah, these are clothes now covered in cat hair, or actually dog hair, because the cats are not here. August. That need to get donated. I hope that they will take my Owl Crate stuff. That would be so exciting. Be so exciting. We have intermittently talked about the election, and yes, everyone is very thrilled. You could try to donate the merch to a local teen group home. I will look into that too. I have donated stuff to group homes in the past, but they haven't been super, like they don't take everything. And they're more, the ones that I've donated to have more been like, we need like necessity items. So they're less likely to take like fun stuff, which kind of sucks because it's like, I'm sure the kids want fun stuff too. But they're more like, hey, get us like soap and deodorant and like shampoo and like, you know, all that kind of stuff, more so than donating some of these kinds of things. So if they did take it, I would give it to them. I just don't know if they will because of my experiences with other group homes where I donated a lot of like unused toiletries to some before I moved in Delaware. So if you get frustrated, you could just eat them at MAGA protesters. Thankfully, in my area, we don't have a lot of that. Like there's one guy in my neighborhood that had a Trump sign, and I drove by his house tonight to see if like he took it down because he had it in like the middle of his yard, and then like in the last couple of days he's moved it like just by his front door, because I think he's getting like more and more timid. So I was wondering if he took it down, and like all of his outside lights were off today, and like he might have taken it down. So yeah, he's the only one. So I'm very tempted every time I walk by to smear Tally's shit on it because we're always on walks. And I'm like, I have this bag of poop right here, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to, but I think about it. Also, the house right across from them, I drove by today and I don't think that's Christmas lights. They have their house ringed in blue lights. And I'm like, is that, is that, is that, did you do that on purpose? They don't have any signs in their front, like they don't have like Biden signs or anything that from what I saw. But I'm like, did you do that? So I don't know because I never really drive by there at night. Um, and this is the first time I'd seen, and like blue is not like a Halloween color, and I think it's too early for Christmas. It doesn't look like Christmas lights. It's just like it's trimming the house, and I'm like, I think that's what that is. Just wanted to say thank you for talking about your situation with your parents. I'm an adult living in a very conservative red household, and it can be hard seeing as I'm a Democrat. Thankfully, my mom is not a Trumper. She is a white woman that doesn't care about politics, but I got her to vote for Biden because I told her how Trump didn't have a dog, and that's psychopath shit. And she was like, yeah. And I was like, North Korea, it's weird, right? And she's like, yeah. So then she went and voted for him. But my dad voted for Trump, but like he has not mentioned it. Like my dad, it's so weird because I know like online, you just hear about like Trump supporters being like a certain kind of person. And there are definitely issues that he doesn't see, but he's less, and it's not like it's better or worse. Well, I kind of think it's better, but it's still not like good. You know what I mean? But like he's not an overt like Trump supporting racist or anything like that. He's just 82 and only thinks about how things affect his taxes and not how they affect other people. So it's like less maliciousness and more ignorance. Like he doesn't have any Trump gear. He never had a MAGA hat. He never said make America great again, ever. We don't have signs in our front yard. He doesn't have bumper stickers. All that stuff. But there's still opinions where like he, gets really fired up about like some of the stuff. And I'm like, you realize this man is like awful. So yeah, but he has not mentioned it. Like he has not mentioned the election. He has not had Fox News on. We have not talked about it. I'm kind of waiting a couple days because, and my mom was like, don't. And I was like, what? Because after Hillary lost, he called me the next day and kind of joking because again, he takes politics like, it's so hard to explain like how it is because it's not the stereotypical like what you see on the internet. But he was like, because he wasn't doing it to be super mean. I think he was doing it more as a joke. But he was like, "Are you in mourning because Hillary lost?" So I want to be like, "Are you in mourning?" So yeah, our dynamic is not as hard as it could be, but it still sucks because it's just like, okay, like you don't fully understand and have the same morals as me because you don't see your empathy for other people is lower than it should be. You know what I mean? Like I have a very hard time, particularly with men who can't see other people's experiences. And like he's from an older generation, silent generation. Like I get that he's kind of stuck. Like he's 80. Not that all 80-year-olds are like him or anything, but like I get it. But yeah, men especially that are younger, I'm like, oh, you don't know how to have empathy unless it's your experience. Like that's how my ex ended up being like at the end of all of it. So I was like, oh, I kind of want to. Like, I wish I could know if my ex did vote for Trump because I'm pretty sure that he was going that direction when we broke up. Ugh. Ugh, I can't imagine living in a neighborhood with all Trump signs. It's kind of like politics are just a game to older people. Yeah, kind of. Like he only really looks at it as like taxes because he was a small business owner. So I think he's so like taxes, and it's like you don't own a small business now. You are on Medicare. You are on Social Security with like a pension. He has a pension still, but like he doesn't think he literally, and this is ignorance again. It's not like saying that he's a good person for this, but like he doesn't think about like other people's human rights, like not in a like not in a malicious way. He just like doesn't consider it because he's like, well, that would never happen to me, and I'm like, yes, because you are like the top of the ladder. Like, but he doesn't. He was never like socialized. He's always lived around here, really. Like he was never socialized to realize like other people have it differently. So it's not necessarily a fight that I can like necessarily have with him. So, um, but yeah, he's much more like doesn't like he is not, um, anti-gay. I've never heard him say like super racist things that I can remember. I think I'd remember if I heard something like really awful, like not the things you think of when you think Trump supporter. You know what I mean? But still not like he still voted for him. It doesn't fucking matter. Like why? You know what I mean? So it sucks. People outside of the U.S. loving Trump is like real weird. Real weird. Yeah, the business owner thing like weirds me out too because I don't know. I just like the selfishness that comes along with that. I'm just like, oh, so you're willing to like sacrifice everyone for your money? I don't I don't know her. Like I just can't imagine. I don't know. Like and they're like, you don't understand because you don't own a small business, and I'm like, because I'm not a narcissist. I don't know. Like it's fine having a small business. I don't mind that, but like when small business owners like only think about their small business owner interests, I'm just like, is that like the only piece of your identity? Like what? It's weird to me. Yeah, money versus humanity. It's so bizarre. The temporarily embarrassed billionaire thing really gets in the way of people actually voting in their own interest. Like it's so like I know I've talked about this before on like lives and stuff, but like the especially American ideal of like self before anyone else is like so weird because I was like you realize if you like help the community you also help yourself. Like I don't like why do you think that you only have to like defend my stuff like I know this is what we were built on, but it's just really I don't understand. I don't understand. Yeah, it's like people outside of Germany loving Hitler. Yeah, like it just kind of shows the kind of person you are, you know? Because like the only thing you could love Trump for if you're not in the country is his like racism and sexism and all the like bad stuff. Like you can't even make the argument that like he's helping your taxes. Like he's not if you're, not in the country. So did you see the pic of Trump today? He had on no tan makeup and it was weird. The faces that I've seen in the photos of him are pretty hysterical. Yeah, the Four Seasons mix up was an interesting twist. Oh, thank you, Brittany. This is just to show you guys the little like tip thing, which is kind of cool. I guess it's. I mean, they're calling it like super sticker, but I forget what it's actually, um, what they call it. Super chat, super chat or whatever. So that's a way if you enjoy my live streams to help out. Um, Let me see. Sorry, you guys are talking about a lot of stuff, so I'm just trying to scroll up. It's yeah. So the people who are like the evangelical leaders in churches selling out to Trump is so bizarre because he's not Christian. Like he's never been like a church going person. Like Biden's Catholic and has been Catholic his whole life. Like so them being like, oh, Trump is like for God. Like he like where have you where literally where like that is not true. Like I don't know how he like so easily fooled them. I guess because they're like incredibly gullible by a lot of things. But like he's he he is not religious. Like it's so weird. I physically don't understand the people in other countries liking Trump. Like it doesn't. Yeah, my power fantasy is to help people if I had the means, not take advantage. Yeah, same. I just yeah. Did you see the TikTok Trump supporters saying they were going to move to Canada? Yeah. And then Canada's like, oh, you want to go to like a pro-choice, like anti-gun, free healthcare nation? Like, no. The ones I saw too were like the people being really dramatic about how like they were making like POVs about getting their rights taken away and stuff. And I was like, nothing bad is going to happen to y'all. Like, y'all want to be oppressed so bad. Like, I don't understand. I mean, like, I understand small businesses with like trying to support their families, but again, like, it's not like the other side is trying to like destroy small businesses. Like, they act like everything is going to get taken away from them, and it's just like, oh, you just have to like, you know, support your community. Interesting, like it's just it's interesting to see who the small business owners that like do vote Republican, because there are plenty who are like small business owners that are like liberal too, but there's just this like stereotype that like, oh, if you're a small business owner you like need to be Republican, and it's like, so you sell your soul for some extra money? Like I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, small business equals community, can't have one without the other. Yeah. I'm like so behind on comments. Okay. Nice. Mood tracker results. Is there a petition yet for Chris Evans to wear the cap suit and drag Trump out in January? He totally would do that too. Sorry, I'm just trying to scroll through. Yeah, the thing with like I've been saying this for a while in live streams with like Revelation, I'm like, I mean, there's a lot of things that would have pointed to him being like, you know, I'm not saying he's the Antichrist, but like I wouldn't be shocked. Trump in his speech literally said Biden was going to take away air conditioning. Yeah, small businesses are not supported by Republicans. Like, yeah, they just it's so weird. Like they say that they do, and then like people just believe them when it's like, no, they like always they always back corporations. Like I don't understand. So much of the freaking out on the right stems from people not understanding the amendments. Yeah, it's really weird to see how many people like are uneducated and just like believe what people tell them. Like point blank believe it. And even when you have like facts, they're like, no. It's like, what do you mean no? Like it's not an opinion. Like I don't understand. Yay! My organizing is going well, in case you're wondering. Fantastic. Mine's like fine. I was also looking at Scotland, Bethany. Oh, gotta turn it in. Bye, Megan. Wow. Okay. I mean, I think I'm like pretty much done. Actually, I'm gonna throw out this purse because it's busted, and I just need to get a new one when I go back to the office. Okay. Ooh, here's a pen. Making sure nothing's in here. I haven't used this since I was working at Seasons. Oh my God, there are so many. Oh my goodness. There's my passport photo that I already turned in, so I don't need it. There's a fuck ton of pens. Ooh, hospice pens. We make a lot of jokes about hospice pens having a short life, and like it's dark humor. All these pens died really quickly. Man, some of these fell apart. I should really put these downstairs. I have so many hospice pens. Oh my God. Would you like some hospice? Again, that's a joke. It's a joke. Hospice jokes. Ooh, hand sanitizer. And lip balm. And, ooh, is this one of my pens? No, it's not. Tums. Healthcare in Scotland is horrendous. Is it? I thought they had healthcare stuff. I was gonna say, yeah, their healthcare probably is better than ours. Ooh, I have an umbrella. I have a ton of tissues, but I feel like they're covered in dog hair. This is what happens when I don't open my bag for like months. It's just been sitting under my desk. Oh, that's a bunch of Xanax. Okay, cool. Good thing I didn't just throw this out for fun. Sore throat. Oh, that just fell out. Man, I am stocked. Okay, these are Advil. And, ooh, a key. It's my house key. And Zycam. I was obviously sick the last time I used this bag. Okay. I think that's everything. Oh, wait, there's an outside pocket. Gummy bears. What's in here? Yes, my essential oils. I forgot. Yes. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't just chuck this. That would have been so upsetting. No, gummy bear. On a pen. Okay. Now we're good. Oh, yes. Alrighty. Candy cane lane. So good, so good. Oh, it smells so good. My mouth is watering. And then my stress relief one. Delightful. Okay, cool. So I can take all those pens. Ooh, and a hair tie. This is an old hair tie. Oh, that's stretched out. So I'll put all this in here. This is broken, right? Or is it not? No, it is. I shouldn't donate this, right? Because it's like, it's busted. I don't just want to like throw it out, but I'll put it in there for now. Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay. Essential oils and Xanax. Yeah. That's what I found. So that's cool. I wish all chats worked like Discord chats. Same. Okay. I work in Medicare, health insurance, and dying with a dark humor. It's my whole life when I was working in hospice. That's how we tried to get through. Okay. I think I'm good with stuff. All right. Am I done? I might be done because I need to. Should I throw this box out? This is my special edition box. Yeah, that can get thrown out. Yeah, nothing's in here. Oh, sitting in a blizzard? That's nice. Okay. Trash that. I've gotten rid of some stuff. I'm doing good. Doing good. This carpet cleaner can go somewhere else. All right. So yeah, if I can get rid of the owl crate stuff at the library, that would be fantastic. Thank you, Ty. Okay. I think I'm going to actually go because I've been here for 2 hours. And I'm going to be on, for people who are my Patreon supporters, I will be on Patreon live tomorrow. And I'll post a link for it. That's at 2 o'clock Central Time. So yeah, I'll be doing that. But I should go tonight. I need to eat something. I need to put this stuff elsewhere. But thank you for joining me and getting my chaotic energy out a bit, getting some organization done. It doesn't look that different in here. Like a little bit. It needed to be done. So some of these things can find a new home. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for joining me. And Patreon people, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.